New at 6, for the second time in 2 years, a West suburban doctor is being hailed a hero. He spent weeks in Turkey helping hundreds of survivors impacted by the earthquake that killed tens of thousands.
CBS 2's Sade Gray sat down with the doctor about what was a harrowing trip.
The only word that comes to mind is apocalyptic.
That's the only way Dr. Malik could describe what it was like in Turkey, where life has gone from bad to horrendous.
Knowing that there is a sudden incident that has happened in the blink of an eye that has taken away human life and has caused suffering, it's very difficult to stand by.
Most people try to flee disaster zones, but Dr. Malik heads to them. 2 years ago, he was honored by the American Red Cross for his acts of heroism. He's an emergency medicine and trauma physician in the Chicagoland area, but he's also the director for medical disaster response for Humanity First USA. Dr. Malik says he's one of the first people to be called out for catastrophic disasters.
We look at epicenters of earthquakes and epicenters of disasters. I could not tell which was the epicenter because the extent of damage was so far and wide, expanding over 150 miles. City after city.
To put it into perspective, Dr. Malik says the distance would be like going from Chicago to St. Louis.
It was numbing after the first few days. You see one building down, another building down, rubble, pile of rubble after pile of rubble everywhere.
He spent 2 weeks in Turkey treating people with mostly cases of broken bones and bruises.
I had a gentleman who carried his wife slung over his shoulder and walked into our clinic, and you would think there's no wheelchair to bring her in and there's no transportation, and this is the way he would have to bring her because she suffered from massive crush injuries.
Those images will forever be burned into his brain, but Dr. Malik says he plans to go back soon and continue to help.
We've just started the work. This is going to be a very long-term project for folks to get them back on their feet again.
Reporting in Oak Brook, Sade Gray, CBS 2 News.